Before pregnancy, life was a different ballgame. My body operated under a completely different set of rules, and my immune system was, shall we say, a little overzealous. My immune system was like that wild friend, the one you love dearly but always keeps you on your toes. Who picks fights at parties? Unnecessary, unprovoked fights. Classic multiple sclerosis. My immune system was essentially attacking my own nervous system, causing a whole host of problems. But then my doctor, in a moment that felt like a ray of hope, told me pregnancy often makes MS symptoms chill out. It was like a temporary truce being called in the ongoing war within my body. I pictured my T cells, the little warriors of my immune system, on a beach vacation, sipping tiny umbrella drinks and finally relaxing. Finally leaving my nervous system alone, giving it a much-needed break from the constant attacks. Turns out it's true. The medical community has observed this phenomenon for quite some time. About 70 to 80% of women with MS see their symptoms drop, sometimes dramatically, during pregnancy. It's a welcome relief. During the third trimester, that's when the hormonal shifts are at their peak, and the immune system is most suppressed. It's like your body gets a new manager, a project manager specifically assigned to the baby building initiative, who says, "We're building a human now. This is priority number 1. Pause all other projects." All resources are diverted to creating this tiny human. For once, my body felt like a partner, like we were finally on the same team, working towards a common goal, not an enemy. It was a beautiful, albeit temporary, state of harmony. So if you're Googling MS and pregnancy, frantically searching for answers in the vast expanse of the internet, and finding only horror stories, tales of worst-case scenarios and frightening complications, I'm here to say, take a deep breath. It's not all doom and gloom. There's hope, there's possibility, and there's a whole lot of uncharted territory. Buckle up. We're about to bust some myths, shatter some misconceptions, and challenge the narrative surrounding MS and pregnancy. And get real about making a baby, the joys, the challenges, and everything in between, with a dramatic immune system. It's going to be a wild ride, but we're in this together. Multiple sclerosis, or MS, is a condition where the immune system attacks the protective covering of nerves in the brain and spinal cord. This damage disrupts how signals travel in your body, leading to symptoms like numbness, fatigue, and vision problems. MS is most often diagnosed in women between 20 and 40, often during their prime years for starting a family. For years, women were wrongly told that MS meant no kids, but that's outdated. With the right care, women with MS can plan for healthy pregnancies and take charge of their future. Before we jump into the wild world of MS and pregnancy myths, let's take a quick pause for some channel love. If you're finding these tips helpful, tap that like button. It helps other MS mamas find us too. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell so you never miss an update on living your best life with MS. Got questions or your own experiences to share? Drop a comment below. We seriously love hearing from you. Now let's keep this community growing, one click at a time. Okay, onward to busting those myths. Alright, let's dive into some common misconceptions. It's time to set the record straight and debunk some of the myths surrounding pregnancy and MS. We're going to tackle these head-on, armed with facts and a healthy dose of reality. Let's bust some MS pregnancy myths. It's important to address these myths because they can cause unnecessary anxiety and fear for women with MS who are considering starting a family. Myth 1. Pregnancy will make your MS worse. This is a big one, and it's simply not true for most women. Nope. Pregnancy is usually a 9-month ceasefire for your immune system. In fact, many women experience a reduction in MS symptoms during pregnancy, particularly relapses. Myth 2. You can't have an epidural. This is another common concern that's often unfounded. False. There's no evidence it's unsafe for women with MS. Epidurals are generally considered safe for women with MS. But it's crucial to discuss your specific situation with your neurologist and obstetrician. Myth 3. You'll pass MS to your baby. While there is a genetic component to MS, it's not a direct inheritance. The risk is only slightly higher, but overwhelmingly, your child will be fine. The general population risk is already low, and having a parent with MS only increases that risk slightly. Myth 4. Women with MS are too tired to be moms. This is perhaps the most disheartening myth of all. Motherhood is exhausting for everyone, but managing MS makes you a pro at resilience. Women with MS are incredibly strong and capable, and they bring a unique perspective to motherhood. These myths are outdated and wrong. Don't let them hold you back from pursuing your dreams of motherhood. Women with MS are warriors, already experts at handling tough stuff. They face challenges head-on every day, and motherhood is just another challenge they can conquer. You've got this. Remember to consult with your healthcare team for personalized advice and support, and don't let these myths define your journey. Here's the science. Pregnancy actually reduces MS relapses, especially in the second and third trimesters. Your body's hormones act as natural immunosuppressants, giving your immune system a break. Studies show relapse rates drop by about 70% in the third trimester. But after birth, those hormones crash, and relapse risk goes up for a few months. So plan ahead with your doctor. The good news, pregnancy doesn't worsen MS long-term or speed up disability. With a solid plan and a supportive medical team, you can have a healthy pregnancy and baby. The science is clear and empowering. Your family plans should be about your dreams, not your diagnosis. Doctors, here's how to help personalize care. MS and pregnancy aren't one size fits all. Listen to your patient, make treatment a conversation. Plan ahead for postpartum, medication, breastfeeding, and relapse risk. Be a source of calm, not fear. Coordinate with other specialists. Be the Avengers of her care. When the team is united, the patient feels supported. Preparation beats panic every time. That's how you help create a healthy, happy pregnancy. Here's what matters. Women with MS can have healthy pregnancies. The old scary stories are just that, stories. Knowledge and planning are your superpowers. Find a medical team you trust, and remember, you're already a warrior. MS doesn't define you or your motherhood. Share your story, support each other, and focus on the joy ahead. You've got this, and we've got you.